Welcome back to the Drop It 3 Cent. As you can see, that my flow is decent. I'm recent events dropping hot topics. If you don't know, yes, I'm about to rock it. Give me anything and you can see me discuss. Yes, that be just us. We're looking for just us. And we can go ahead and explain. If you don't know, let me explain what that means. I'm King CR degree and that's Wes. We got a screen by your side, yes, we're down the ride. And if you don't know, yes, we got something to provide. There's something that makes you want to open up your eyes. It's just you and I. We flow so unique. So that's why you come each and every single week to hear the realest speak. Yes, I'm a true geek. I'm about to make sure nobody takes the back seat. We dropping heat, we dropping coins. If you don't know, no, we're not annoying. We just really give you something else to really think about. To give you some topics that we're about to knock out. And we about to rock out, cause we got it on lock. If you don't know, 33 got the top spot. Yeah, that's just me, and I'm a little drop. Oh, yeah, you got it on. I'm just kind of wilding off the top of the dome. Like I said, man, you better leave me alone. You hear you knocking, but ain't nobody at home. You mess with me, then Crest pulling out the throne. Nah, that was the old days. We just blowing up. We got the YouTube show. We just blowing up. We got the good are going stepping it up. If you don't like us, then just up.
What's up? What's up, my brother?
Was good.
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We got the queen in the house.
Man, wide awake for the one time.
Listen.
For the one time, huh?
Yes, sir. Where did Jess at?
Man, she ain't feeling well. Of all
Billy.
she be waiting for the queen to just pop up, you know what I'm saying? Come
That's
through.
what I'm saying. I thought this was the perfect storm right here.
I had to hop on for this topic tonight.
I thought so too.
We had we had our Christmas program at school, so that's why I'm up wide awake. I was in teacher mode. Now I'm at home.
Oh, okay. I see you.
Yes.
How's the deal? How your week been, bro?
Man, it's stressful. I gotta move out of the spot this weekend. So I've been I thought it was supposed to be for for next week, but now they're like, no, it's this Friday. I'm like, whoa, whoa,
man,
okay,
middle of the month,
right before Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like, y'all tripping.
Like gifts this year. Gifts are gonna be a little bit late.
Oh, okay. What's up, Jess?
Hi, Jess. I hope you feel better.
We see you, Jess. Man, shout out to the setup. Hey, if you guys are watching, shout out to the Facebook crew. You guys, the rebroadcast numbers been good. Shout out to the YouTube crew. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, share, and subscribe button. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe, and notification. So anytime that we pop up with anything, you're getting it right, fresh, and uncut.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Good stuff.
The setup. Hey, how you doing? You know what? I figured out a way. I think I can get the YouTube people involved with the link.
Okay, let's do it.
I think I figured it out. Give me a second. So while the Ratchet News is going, I'm going to put the flyer on the YouTube. So just if you're on YouTube, go to the community. I'm going to post the link. Hopefully the link should work. You know what I'm saying? And you should be able to come on. But yeah, so I'm going to try it out. It's
Don't forget the link for our Facebook people too already, though.
Oh, snap. You're right.
Yeah, don't
Let me take care of the Facebook people first, and I'm going to take care of your YouTube people first. Man, so with that being said, let's just go ahead.
Let's get into it.
And the Ratchet News is a little long today because there's been a lot of ratchetness and a lot of stuff that's been happening. So popcorn, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoy.
Right.
We'll see you in a minute.
Let's do it.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy 30 Green, and I'm back with more Ratchet News. Let's get into it. Jay-Z is accused in a civil lawsuit of sexing a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs. Now,
I don't know. We're going to have to wait to see how the story unfolds, but there's already starting to be some holes in this whole little allegation. So, we're going to have to just wait and see. But me personally, as third degree, speaking on behalf of me, I don't believe this one. And I kind of stand with Jigga. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, then I'm right. You know what I mean? But we shall see. Moving on. Well, actually, let's read something from Jay-Z. Jay-Z claims that before Busby went back and added Jay's name to the lawsuit accusing Diddy and now Jay-Z of sexing a 13-year-old girl back in 2000, he tried to meet up with him and get a settlement, but Jay-Z refused to mediate and actually filed his own lawsuit against Busby. Jay-Z says in his statement his heart hurts the most for his kids, who he and Beyonce will not have to sit down and explain this and the greed of people too. It's sad in this situation. So we shall see. But moving on. A Disney influencer, Dominique Brown, dies of food allergy at an industry event despite informing staff of allergens. I smell a lawsuit coming on. Moving on. Poet and writer Nikki Giovanni has sadly passed away at the age of 81. My heart goes out to her. She was definitely a revolutionary and activist, and she was just too cool for school with this picture right here. With her Thug Life tattoo, she always supported and stood up and made sure everybody understood who Tupac was. It was even on his album, when a Rose That Grew From Concrete. So, you know what I mean? So, sadly will be missed, and our prayers go out to her family. First ever black daytime soap opera, Beyond the Gates, is set to premiere in February 2025 on CPS. So make sure you go out and you support that. Moving on. Bill Clinton shares his take on 2024 election. Quote, Donald Trump won the race fair and square, I think, end quote. I'm with you, Bill. I'm with you. Matter of fact, speaking of your boy Dumb Donald, Trump says he can't guarantee tariffs won't raise U.S. prices. Also, within this, Donald Trump backtracks on promise. Trump told Time he's not sure he can bring grocery prices down and that it's very, very hard. End quote. I mean, are Donald Trump lying? Really? No, you say? Moving on. Fat Joe questions why Latinos voted for Trump. Me too. Moving on. When it rains, it pours baby oil, I guess. Anonymous male Diddy accuser speaks out for the first time on his sexual assault allegations. Crazy as we watch the drama unfurl. Moving. 50 Cent reveals the Drake op list during an interview. Interesting. Really, really funny. There's a lot of people on there. A lot of people. Moving on. What they talking about? Talking about none. What they talking about? They talking about none. What they talking about? Talking about none. What they talking about? They talking about none. Huh? Kendrick had to do the chorus for Peekaboo because it was too hard for everyone else. I understand why. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. Let's move on. Orlando Brown and his wife Danielle Brown are expecting their second baby this year. Oh man. Orlando Brown's wife gave birth back in January. Today the couple announced she's currently 3 months pregnant. I don't know if bro should be procreating. That's just me and my 3 cents. You know what I mean? But moving on. Japan to introduce a 4-day work week in April 2025 to help working mothers and boost record low fertility rates. Go ahead, Japan. Moving on. Nelly announces 2025 Where the Party At World Tour featuring Ja Rule, E, Fabulous, Jermaine Dupri, and more. Are y'all gonna go? Let's see. All right, moving on. Heads up. U.S. travelers visiting the UK must now apply for electronic travel authorization starting in 2025. Ooh, things are getting tight. Something telling me that the next 4 years is about to be a really, really long one. Moving on. Caitlin Clark says there needs to be a better effort to elevate black women in the NBA. I salute her for saying that and getting on her platform and saying it, but she seems like she's damned if she do, damned if she don't, because there's been people who have criticized her. She seems like she just can't win. So I think people just must first start to admit that they just do not like her. My 3 cents. Moving on. Lily Phillips speaks on sleeping with 100 men in 24 hours. Man, she must have high mileage and her thing must be really hurt in the store. You know what I mean? That's just gross. It just may look like this. This is how men are going to be walking up into her next time. But moving on. A woman who accused Duke lacrosse players of essaying her nearly 20 years ago admits she lied. That's crazy. It's crazy. I hope those dudes are able to get their lives back. Moving. Lamar Jackson's unisex cologne was birthed from his love of women's perfume. Quote, I like to smell like a female sometimes, end quote. What the funk? Moving on. A black-owned fan base announces fan base Spark, a Twitter rival launching in 2025. Ooh. Hey, go out and make sure you support because Elon Musk is doing whatever he's doing with Twitter. So, moving on. Michael Jackson is the top earning deceased celebrity of 2024 with earnings totaling in $600 million. Since his death in 2009, Jackson's estate has been reportedly earned over $4 billion through music catalog sales, licensing deals, and other ventures, solidifying his legacy as a cultural and then financial powerhouse. Just sad that he had to go and he couldn't really enjoy any of it. But we'll talk about that another day. But speaking of, Michael Jackson unreleased music found in storage unit. There's been some DAT tapes that have been found, and they have some unreleased Michael music. So let's see what the estate does. Let's see if they get some top producers to put it out, because that's what he does. He earns money. But again, I think I'm gonna shut up. But speaking of Mike, there's been people online making fun of Michael Jackson's blue-eyed daughter Paris, 26. They say her fiance look like clones of each other. They're going in. The internet has no chill. But moving on. Dre Kelly defends decision to keep R. Kelly's last name despite levying abuse allegations against the singer. I earned this name. Doing what? Anyway, moving on. Hawaiian woman found safe 2 weeks after her father took his own life following her disappearance. That's just sad. And truthfully, she needs her ass kicked for that. Moving on. Last but not least, Snoop's Missionary album came out today, and it is a certified banger. I'm loving it, especially the song with him and Method Man and Guns N' Smoke with 50 Cent and Eminem. Man, it's really, really good to hear West Coast music back. Snoop is out here reclaiming and refines his West Coast gangster roots, and I'm loving the album, so I make sure you go support. Well, that's all I got. So enjoy the show, and let's get back into this. Let's get back into it. What are you talking about? Yo.
I have to steal that meme at the end. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That was smooth.
And somebody tell Nelly that is not where the party's at. Right? No, sir.
That tour is not where.
You don't think so, man? You ain't gonna go check it out.
I like Ja Rule.
It's gonna be a bunch of old.
You like Ja Rule? Don't let 50 hear you say
I
that.
liked him when I was in the 11th grade, or was that 10th grade? Yeah.
Leilani, you so stupid. Leilani retarded. What's up, Leilani?
Right, that's what I.
What's up, Leilani? How you doing? What did she say?
Good.
She said, "I thought he just came out with a new condom. Didn't realize that was the album."
That's the whole thing. The album's called Missionary, so it's a spiritual successor of Doggy Style. So when he first came out, he gave it to you Doggy Style. Then this one now he's giving it to you Missionary. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even when you open up the album, you know what I'm saying, the album is actually the image of a condom.
Lord have mercy, Snoop. Too old, brother. What's up, though, Miss Pride? You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Leilani? How you doing?
Good stuff, man. Now, there was a lot of good stuff in there, man. You said it right. It was a whole bunch of ratchetness going on this week.
I should have took notes on that ratchetness. It was so many things.
I will upload it to YouTube.
Definitely.
But what y'all thinking? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead.
So I just seen. So literally, as I'm wrapping up the ratchet news, right? Jay-Z had released a statement, or I guess the Jay-Z's accuser, that came out and admitted and acknowledged that there's some inconsistencies in the story.
Tried to tell you.
What are y'all thoughts on that?
They got to find a real one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not negating the fact that something like that is possible of happening, but the money grab, man, cut it out. Gotta stop.
Right.
Especially and then the Duke lacrosse. I was just telling Denisha during the ratchet news. Most people didn't even know that she's still in jail. You know what I mean?
Really?
The girl yeah, she's been in jail since like 2014. She killed her boyfriend.
Wow.
Yeah, she been in that interview is from her in jail. saying that she apologized. Yeah, that she's in jail. She got sentenced to like 14 to 18 years for second-degree murder because she stabbed her boyfriend.
Jeez.
Right. I guess she had a
sorry
revelation.
Look. Wow. Why? I didn't even know the backstory. Look at you all knowledgeable and shit. I didn't even know the backstory to that.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, you know, that's why it's dangerous. With these scenarios, you got to be careful, right? You know what I mean? But I'll wait till we get into it, man. I don't want to, you know what I mean, get too dead. I just thought that was crazy that after almost 20 years, you finally, oh yeah, I was lying. Yeah, that's
right,
why.
20-some years later, right?
Time off. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because you sit up there, you mess up these people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's on their record. Who knows if it's affecting their job, their ability to make money, their personal lives? You know, we don't know, but you've affected them psychologically. You know, on a deeper level, and just for 20 years later, oh, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be a real person of God to sit there and to forget that, because I don't know.
Hey, I'd be sending a kite. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know what to do.
Sorry,
man. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But nah, that is crazy though. I mean, most people forgot about that story of the Duke lacrosse team. You know, they ended up only charging like 3 dudes, but she was trying to hit everybody. But you know, at the end of it, nobody actually got charged. But you know, once again, it's the battle of public perception. You know what I mean? They got kicked out of school. They lost their scholarships or whatever positioning they had. One dude ended up going back and graduating, and they sent, you know, letters offering the other 2 to come back. But I felt them like, bro, I'm not coming back up there, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done shitted on my name, and you know what I mean? Y'all, what happened to, you know? I don't know. It just was crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
But let's get into it. You got a word of the day? What's Thursday?
You know what? I've been so wrapped up in everything I've been going on this week. I don't even have a third word for today. Just, you know, bullshit, because that right there is complete another bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have asked the governor to partner for a release and have one of my sisters or homegirls or cousins whip the bricks out of her lying stinking ass, you know, because it's just that's crazy right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's wrong.
Very crazy. She wrote a book and everything. That's the crazy stuff.
The fuck?
How it happened?
Yeah, she wrote a whole book about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about wilding. To go that deep with a lie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna write a book?
Right. It's crazy. Yeah, you ain't never lied, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I guess Dirt's word of the day will be truth. Live in it, prosper in it, acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, once you get found as a liar, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of hard to build your reputation back. So if you just start off with the truth, you end up with the truth, you're going to be looked at as a truthful person. People may not like you for some of the things that you say. You know, I'm a Sagittarius, you know, so sometimes we're too truthful, we're too blunt, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, say I'm not lying to you. I'm just not really, you know, giving a funk about your feelings and I'm saying what I'm saying right off the bat. You know, saying if it's real, then you got to feel it, you know, just, you know.
Facts,
but truth.
Right. That's right. As a Capricorn, I can speak on that because a lot of people be like, Capricorn's lying, Capricorn's mean. No.
We don't lie.
That's the problem. We're telling you the truth. Now, if we say it sarcastically and you think we're playing, that's another story, but it's gonna be the truth.
Right. Exactly.
The way you slice it, man.
It might be a hard truth or it might be a soft truth, but it's still gonna be the truth.
Man. So before we get into the show, you know, if you guys want to come on and become a guest, I just found out. So for the YouTube folks, just go to the community, just click on my picture, go to community, look for the flyer for tonight. The link is right there. If you guys want to come on as a guest, I figured it out. Now I can just go ahead and just get that popping, maybe like a little bit before the show. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, y'all will know. If you guys are on Facebook, the link is actually pinned into the comments. So just click the link. If you guys are coming on, just know that you have to turn your cameras on. If you're using your phone, you have to use your headphones, and your headphones will then work as a microphone. So therefore, anything that you say and you do will be picked up, and it will come onto the show. So make sure that you're presentable. Make sure you're near some good Wi-Fi. Make sure that the noise in the background is limited to a minimum, because we want to make sure we give everybody an opportunity to speak and to be heard, because that's the whole point of this show. Mind you, and I got a side note, there are people out here watching, stealing, not necessarily stealing, but they're trying to borrow the swag of this show, the essence of it. And, and the one thing is that you can try to borrow and try to steal and lift, you know what I'm saying? But there's one key ingredient that you're missing to make your show pop.
Hey,
so
don't worry about it.
Right.
We got the secret sauce.
Hey, look, so I wanted to show the people, when you click on this page, you scroll across the top to get over to community, and then it's lit up.
Show one more time, man. Show one more time.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back up here. Hold on. You click on my boy Third. All right, so when you go to his profile, there we go. Get that glare. Across the top, you scroll over, hit community. The link is right there in the blue. Click on it. You can come on the show. Good stuff.
Word. We were just talking about that the other day. You know what I'm saying? Questions like, we got to figure out a way how to get our YouTube people involved. And so, we were determined to figure it out. And I sat up there and I saw something there. I'm like, let's try it out. So, yeah, it works. So, yeah. So just make sure also, too, if you're coming on, things can get heated. People may not necessarily agree with your perspective, but just know that it's okay to agree to disagree, respect each other's opinions, thoughts, and views. Just know that, hey, they may not necessarily subscribe to your way of thinking, and that's okay. That's how we coexist. That's what makes our world and our platform beautiful.
And if you get wild and belligerent, we will send you to the gulag. So, I mean, it'll just be that. We're going to kick you right off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. We're not going to debate about it. We're not going to none of that. If you start, getting personal and disrespectful and over talking the host, we will boot you very quickly. You know what I mean? We want to have a respectful platform where everybody can come up here and feel like they can get they 3 cents off and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get into it, man.
I'm missing Jess right here. I feel a little naked over here. You know what I'm saying?
She's been get you a teddy bear and sit on the chair. They can't either one of their
She's been POP holding it down.
Oh, wow. Did you hear what he said? Don't do her.
I'm just saying. She in the comments, man. Come on, Jess. Now let's get after it, man. You know what I mean?
All right, let's get to a little promo. So the topics that we got today, we're going to continue on where we left off from last week, and we're missing some of the crew. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure where they at. You know what I'm saying? But we know one's probably still recording the album, sipping lemonade underneath the shade or something, whatever. But we don't know where the other two temptations are. But, but we're continuing on from where we left off last week. We were talking about children and school bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to continue on with that real quick. And we're going to talk about the United Healthcare CEO assassination, because I see that's wild that there's an assassination of a CEO in broad daylight, in broad light, you know what I'm saying, just boldly. What was the whole purpose? What was the whole meaning behind it? And then, again, we always got to hit you with the hot topic of the week or the juicy stuff. And, and this Remy Martin and Papoose and Claressa Shields stuff has gotten wild. It escalated real quick. It went from a simple expose to just some wild, ratchet stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have put it in the ratchet news, but it's too ratchet to even be in the ratchet news. It's something that we got to sit there and pick apart and dissect, because even with people who are living in the court of public opinion, this is what we do because it pertains to our everyday lives. So I want to know from y'all, who's right, who's wrong? Should you keep relationships off of social media? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down and actually talk about it. You know, so we're gonna talk about some real ish. So let's go ahead and get into this show. But first, little promo, shameless plug by me. Yeah. You're wasting time. Yeah, that's me, your boy Third Degree. If you need to get familiar with me, you can go on to Spotify. I'm on YouTube and Apple Music, or you can go to kingthird.com and cop your Third Degree today.
That's right. I like that beat. It kind of makes you want to do the penitentiary, that old Penn State dance. Maybe
The penitentiary.
You don't remember this dance? You don't remember the Penn? That's an LA thing, I guess.
Thugnificent over here, the penitentiary dance, huh?
It's just
With little backstory, that song is called Hood Rat. I actually did that song way back in the day. You know what I mean? But the beat was so funky. I think I was with Jess one day, and I'm like, she's like, hey, that's kind of fresh. She over here dancing to it, and I'm like, you of all people. So I went back to the studio. Shout out to Bort and Sound Source Studios. We retouched it up. We put it back out, and sure enough, you know what I'm saying? It's been picked up. It bops.
It's a bopper.
There you go.
He said, "You of all people." You don't have to stop doing Jess. I'm gonna need you to drink some tea and get better.
Right. Defend yourself.
I tried to give her some Theraflu. I gave her some Theraflu and Mucinex. She wanted to be a soldier and not take it. But when I put up her profile picture, I'm looking at it like, "Hi, damn, that girl look good over there." You know what I'm saying? You know.
You have it.
That's right.
But yeah, so picking up where we left off, here goes a clip from she said, "I will." They want you on the show, Jess. But yeah, so here goes what we were talking about last week as far as a little recap, So earlier on social media, I think on Instagram, I saw a post pretty much about there was a girl who I think was being bullied at school. I think she brought it to her parents' attention. They brought it to the principal, whatever. And I'm not sure if anything was necessarily done. You know what I'm saying? But the young girl tried to harm herself. And, her parents caught her in good enough time. But while in the hospital, these pack of dogs and hyenas, sat up there and tried to enter into the hospital and take pictures of her to bully her some more. So, these people to do some of the heinous stuff that they do, in your opinion.
Bullies bully people. So the parents of those kids could possibly be bullying their children. We don't know.
We start to hold these schools responsible, because this is happening way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real. Like it's not bullying. You got gangs running around your schools. And I'm gonna call them that because that's what they are. Because these are a bunch of cowards. If you catch them by themselves, they ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when they all get together at school, they going around terrorizing people. There's little gangs running around every school, and unfortunately, when they happen to be of a certain complexion, it goes unchecked, and it's labeled as horseplay or boys being boys, or these are just kids. But if we start suing these teachers unions, you know what I'm saying? Because they got a union too. You know what I mean? You start attacking pensions and shit. I'm pretty sure they'll fix it real quick. Like you said, back in the day, you couldn't get away with nothing at school. Where are all these kids doing all this stuff at that we needed hall passes for? That we needed the bathroom pass for? That we needed, you know what I'm saying, to hide from the noon duty and you know what I'm saying, the lady in the lunch office walking around bothering me because we cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying? Where are all these people at? We got scared ass teachers standing around and they don't want to say nothing because kids are aggressive now. And just case in point, man. I feel for that little girl, and D, you said it too. The hospital, they'd be hearing from me, but first I probably would have been up
them either. You know what I'm saying? So, and in this case with the little girl, I think all the parents of the bullies, you know, whether innocent or not, you know what I'm saying, need to be held accountable. The school needs to be held accountable, and then the stupid ass hospital needs to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, thank God they're going the route that they're going.
Right.
You know, by doing like a civil thing, because there are other folks who are not so civil. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's sad that it even had to come to this point, because if it was nipped in the bud from the beginning, there wouldn't have to be lawsuits, because it would have stopped.
Right.
Somebody would have put their foot down and had to stop it. Why does it have to be lawsuits now? Because someone didn't do what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of checks and balances that got missed on this one.
Yeah, did you see the father of the 11-year-old boy that the bullies raped his 11-year-old son? That father went and he unalived all of them. And he stood there and waited for the police. You know what I mean? He don't care if he get 25 to life or die, because he felt like that's his son. You know, his son got violated. First it started with the bullying, and then they decided they're going to pull his pants out and rape him. He wasn't having it. So he found out who they were, and he went to each house. And he said, I just left this last house. You see this house behind me? I just left this. This was the last house that I unalived one of the kids. He said, you know what? If I get 25 to life, I'll do. If I get an injection, I'll do. And he said, well, here come the police now. And he sat down. He wasn't running.
It's sad that parents got to get put to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, again, that these parents of these bullies need to be held accountable. And I think, again, when stuff like this happens, if they're not getting their tails beat themselves, then yes, I think they need to face jail time. And then I think they need to instill some of that fear into their kids. They're like, look, this is what's going to happen if you're doing this this is what's going to happen to me.
Right.
And if this was happening to me, I'm going to make sure it happens to you. But whatever it is that's going on, there definitely needs to be some type of psychological help. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
You muted, Third.
Hey, you sound amazing on the mute button.
You're muted.
My bad. But yeah, that was some of what we discussed last week, and I was hoping that Melvin would be back here today, because he actually had some stuff to say, and of course Tish. But Queen, since you're here, saying, what are your 3 cents on what we talked about last week?
And I have about 3 different cents on that too. Number one, I'm serious, because number one, bullying is a serious issue. Now, coming up, the way we came up, we bagged on each other. We had thicker skin. We had higher self-esteem. These kids now, they see these images of how they should look, and people placate on that because they already feel like they're not enough. And then they don't have anyone uplifting them, letting them know that they are enough, to where they have that barrier down where somebody can come and attack you. And now you have low self-esteem, and now you're the target, and now you're being bullied. They may have low self-esteem themselves. That's why they're doing it. But now they target you, and now you're feeding into it, and now you're feeling terrible, ready to do something to yourself. Flip side, you have anger issues, and they do this to you. Now you come back and kill everybody at the school because you were bullied, right? And then the third one, you're actually the bully who's probably going through something, and you need help. Somebody probably did something to you, and the only way that you can get that off is by putting it on someone else that you feel, that is less than you, or so to speak, inferior, or whatever word you'd like to find. And all 3 are problems, because that means that there is an interaction on some level with parents, with someone that needs to be talking to these kids and listening to their stories. There's hurt somewhere inside of bullying. People who feel good about themselves are not going bullying other people. Positive. If they positively feel good about themselves, So I say that to say, a lot of times even as being an educator, you see things. I feel that the way things are going now, a lot of people are worried about, I don't get paid enough for that. I'm not doing that. It's not how it used to be, where people actually had a passion and they cared for these kids, because there's a lack somewhere. And that's why it really takes a village, because if they're not getting it at home, the love, the nurture, and the care, when they come to school, that should be what you're doing. It should not be okay to go this long, or even if a parent comes to the school and complains about it and nothing is done. A lot of times parent, like me as a parent, if something like that happens to my kid and I go to the school and nothing is done, yes, I'm confronting the other parents. Yes, absolutely. Some people be like, well, no, yes, I'm that parent. I'm definitely that parent that will, we're going to get some results. We're going to get some understanding today about mine, because we uplift our kids here, you know, and everyone does not raise their kids the same way. You got kids coming to school straight from the trap house. You got kids coming from school being SA'd at home, you know. Exactly. Bullying makes the powerless feel powerful.
That is a good one. Bullying makes the powerless feel powerful.
Yes.
It's a great analogy right there.
And it's true. And it's true. And it's sad.
It is. It really is. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you didn't cut me off. I'm saying those were my three things, because, and then, well, no, this is the third thing. What our children are seeing, that what is going into their ear gates. How does a little child know that they want to kill themselves? Right. How don't you know that you just want to cry and tell mom or tell somebody? How is that not what you want to know? How is it that they can come to a computer or to a TV and see that as a result?
Right. Right. You know, for me,
squabble up, not even square up, squabble up. Hey. I'm that parent. I'm definitely that parent, Leilani, because it's not okay.
Y'all got me here on these hot topics tonight, Lord. I was just about to tell one of these kids at my school to square.
Squabble up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like we said, I said it briefly on the show last week. You know, me and Quez knows. And truth be told, I kind of attest to this and kind of give a little backstory about Quez. You know, people would sit there and try to talk ish about Quez, right? But what they didn't know was that Quez was a master snap. Like, he was good at capping on folks. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? So they would try, but it would unfaze them. And he would just cap back. Well, your mama was on the corner for 25 cents. Whatever he would say, you know, would definitely at some point penetrate and get underneath their skin. But they would try. They would try to bully. And like I said, even with him, when it came to me, dude was an instigator. He got me into a little bit of ish. But at the end of the day, he wouldn't let nobody sit up there try to jump me or try to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was just that type of dude. But I say that all to say is that, you know, in the era that we came up in, a lot more of these kids had thicker skin. You know what I'm saying? We knew that, hey, that our parents weren't going to sit up there and be there to hold our hands and to make things right. Sometimes we just had to kind of handle things on our own. You know what I'm saying? And I think in this era that we live in, think these kids are just a little too sensitive, or they're babied in a sense, to think that, hey, well, they're making fun of me, when in reality, our parents were teaching us that when you step out into the real world, there's not going to be somebody to sit there and to hold your hand in the college. Who are you going to tell? You know what I'm saying? If you're working in the corporate world, or if you're working in an environment where they're actually going to sit up there and hold you accountable, or be mean to you, or treat you, who are you going to tell? You can't sit up there and go tattletale. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to do stuff on your own.
Disclaimer, in this household, we roast our kids. Roast our kids. They got to be ready. And that's just what it is. You have to have them ready. Everybody gets it. Yes, they know that they're amazing. Yes, they know that they're beautiful. But we also about to come with some heat. So that if someone else tells you this is not something that you have not heard before. You're going to be like dad and have a comeback for that. Right. And it's not going to be, let me harm myself. It's going to be, oh, is that how you feel? And you're going to come back. Well, our kids are witty and young and 5 years old, 6 years old. They have comebacks. So
they should.
Definitely, it says we live in an extremely sensitive
Hey, you
society.
ain't gotta. We gonna put it up there. You ain't gotta read it.
Well, we read them.
You gonna put it? We gonna put it on the screen.
Oh, I thought it was speaking for herself. She's Alexandria says, "What up, Alexandria?" You know, she said, "We live in an extremely sensitive society. The internet wants to cancel you for having a differing opinion. Fill out a hurt feelings report." Hey, no lie. This is why we're here. So we created this platform so we could say whatever it is we have. We've had heated discussions. As you can see, I kicked the beehive of the Black Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? They do not like me as of right now. You know what I'm saying? I have not seen my brother, you know, since we had our little debate. You know what I'm saying? So Leilani says, my husband and son roast each other 24/7. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Me and my pops used to do it. Me and my mom, we do it. You know what I'm saying? My mom is a roaster. I'm a roaster. You know what I'm saying? So we were just taught to have thick skin. But little backstory, at one point, you know what I'm saying, I had to actually go into self-defense classes. You know what I'm saying? I was taking karate. My pops was a professional boxer. My mom was a professional like street fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like she could squat. So, you know, I had to be, in order to protect myself, I had to learn how to protect myself. And I think even with like martial arts, it teaches you a sense of discipline. You know, if you're getting into sports, it teaches you a sense of discipline. It teaches you how to have tough skin. And you have to know that sometimes, you know, people are going to have a critique of you. And it may not be a highly favored critique. You know what I'm saying? It may be an opinion of you. But you have to be well enough to know that that may not be fact. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that, you know, we're taught as kids, that, you know, when people say, well, your mama is a crack hoe, and then you go back and tell your mom, she's like, well, do you see me on the corner? Why are you letting it affect you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not true, you know what I'm saying, then why are you letting it affect you? Even if it is true, you have to be witty and have a comeback.
That's right.
Alexander says, your value can't be measured by someone else's standards. I feel like there should be more parenting for the bullied as well. She needs more reassurance and reinforcement at home. Real talk. But so more so just getting off the fact of the kids being bullied, but for the bullies themselves, again, like I said on the show, I think the parents need to be held accountable because there's some ugliness going on at home. You know what I'm saying? Your kid is feeling ugly and they're pretty much projecting their hurt, whatever it is that they're seeing at home, and they're projecting on the other people because they're hurt. So if you're not, I'm going to be sensible, you know what I'm saying? You need to get the kids some help, get them in some counseling, get them into church, get them into something, you know what I'm saying? Because you may not be so lucky. You may come across a parent who is not playing with you or your kid, you know what I'm saying? And if you value and you love your kid, then you're going to teach them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No, that's really it. Like, you know what I mean? I think Alexandra had a great point. You know what I mean? Even for your bullied kids, man, you got to teach your children self-love, man. Period. It's not, you know what I mean? We sending our kids out here into the world fresh off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Fresh off of Roblox. Fresh off of, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no real human interaction. It, like, put it in perspective like this. Summertime, right? I noticed it when we moved into when we moved to Georgia, really. And we were staying in houses. Don't no kids be outside. Nobody's outside. There ain't no basketball games in the middle of the street. There ain't no two-hand touch football in the middle of the street, the yelling car. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's no kids running around playing tag. Nothing. There's no type of human interaction outside of the house when they're not in school. And that's crazy to me. Like, you know, like my sons, the last summer they were here, there's some kids down the street. My sons went down there, hey man, you guys want to, you know, play together or something? You want to play football or play basketball or something? It's like, yeah. And so my sons came in and got their shoes and stuff, go back outside. Them niggas went in the house. You know what I'm saying? Them other kids went in the house. I said, boy, what the hell is this?
So I would say this. First of all, the boys were already outside running, racing, doing different drills with football. They intimidated those kids already. The kids were watching them like, man, you know, and then they turned around with, do you want to play? They like, yeah. And they went in the house like, no, we don't want nothing.
No, not really. I don't want to be embarrassed.
I know that's what happened. Like, man, you ain't finna come on our street and show us out, these California boys, these West Coast boys. They're not about to come. So that's what that was.
I mean, but it's because it's a requirement over here. You know what I mean? When you come to my house, there's rules and regulations, man. During the summer, y'all gonna work out. Yes, you're gonna eat, you're gonna play the game, you're gonna have fun, but we gonna work out every day. We gonna keep you in shape. You going outside. You know what I'm saying? Don't think you just gonna sit in my house all day and do nothing. You take your ass outside. If you ain't find nothing to do, I'm gonna find something for you to do. Let's run these laps. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get to arguing, workout time, boot camp. Let's go. Every time. Y'all get to arguing. Oh, y'all fighting over the game? Don't trip. Let's go out here and run these laps. You know what I'm saying? That's just, but it builds character. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And a lot of these kids don't have that. They scared to play outside, man.
So let me ask you something real quick. Just playing advocate a little bit. Do you think there should be like character building in schools to maybe help?
Well, no.
Character building?
No, because whose character?
Let me tell you.
My character don't agree with everybody's character. You know what I'm saying?
In my curriculum, we do have something called character development. They don't have it in a lot of schools, but showing them different things like kindness, obedience, respect, giving them the foundation of what these things are and what's expected of you just as a human being. That should be taught more. How to treat people, how to interact with people respectfully, you know. And maybe because it's a Christian school, maybe because, you know, we guide, you know, it's lying towards that way. But yes, there should be character development in schools. Absolutely. I'm not saying gangster character, mean character. I'm not saying the values. They should have values. They should show people how they need to be.
Look, I'm gonna have to push back because I love you to death, and you know, but to be truthful about it, these people are struggling to teach these kids to read. And you think they're gonna help them develop some character? You said it earlier. These teachers don't care about these kids like when we grew up. These are not the same teachers. I don't want these teachers, you know what I'm saying, instructing my kids on their character and life. That's something you should be taking care of at home.
Both places.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Every show I've been on, y'all can run all the tapes back. Every time we talk about children and these type of topics, it always starts at your house. Absolutely. Don't put that burden of teaching your children character on the school. They should show up to school with the character that you feel they should have. You know what I'm saying? And if it's wrong, then it'll be sought out and corrected. But you know what I'm saying? You should be teaching this stuff at your house. Don't put that shit on them teachers because you don't know what their character is.
It depends on the level you're talking about. See, I teach coming fresh out the gate. We're developing these young minds, right? My students aren't even 5 yet, and these are the things that we teach them. We're teaching them how to write, how to read, character development, different things like that, right? Language development, phonics, all of these things, because this is where it starts. Before they're 5 years old, they are sponges. They're learning the way that they are going to be. They're learning all of these things. So it is very important that you do it now. Now, are you going to be able to tell an 11th grader that? Absolutely not. That's just like trying to tell an adult. I'm not saying that it's too late, but it's too late. You know? So it depends on what level. that you teach. And then also, yes, it starts at home, but you have to realize a lot of homes aren't structured that way. So a lot of people aren't getting it anymore. We're not raised old school anymore, how Big Mama raised us. We're coming against kids who are raised by the generation that was raised by the generation that stayed in the club all night, that didn't have time for their kids, you know? So that's what we're battling.
Oh, man.
Project Slim was good. Chi-Town in the house. Chicago's finest.
Dollarville.
Chicago's finest in the house. What's good with you, cousin?
Yeah, I pay them country boys nothing. What's up,
man?
Slim? You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your support too. Slim Pop.
You always show up.
You
know what? Real quick, before we dive into the next segment. For those that show up continuously every week, and you guys been showing up every week for like the past year. You know what I'm saying? We, on behalf of Drop Your 3 Cent, love you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's y'all that come through. You show up. Not only that, but you're participating. You're commenting. Sometimes you guys come on the screen. You guys are sharing. You guys are participating. You guys drop even ideas for topics. We love you. We definitely love you, and we thank you from the bottom of our heart. Sincerely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. And Project Slim, you're one of them. You come through in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? You out there holding it down in Chicago. So definitely got much love for you.
Yes, sir. Now look, Alexandria, she's a regular.
Alexandria, Angie, etc. Cheryl.
Oh yeah, Miss Powell here every week.
My father, you know what I'm saying? He watches secretly. He doesn't necessarily comment, but he watches, you know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure he do. Shouts out to Papa Third. You know what I'm saying? That OG Third, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you, bro. He's always been
it's his fault. I'm 77% while everybody else is 80.
Hey man, you got to roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying?
I got ADHD.
Leilani says I got ADHD. I be forgetting. Dang.
Nah, Leilani got them kids over there, boy, running her crazy. I see her. That's all her posts be about them damn kids. Yeah, dragging her through the mud. How you get pregnant, Miss Pride? You know what I'm saying? That was the one today. Her son said, "Hey, Ma, how you get pregnant again?"
Yeah. Wait. Are you pregnant again, Leilani?
Oh no, I wasn't saying
okay.
that. I just said that was the comment. You know what I'm saying?
Got
I just
got you. I ain't trying to put nobody up on blast, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I don't know what you got going.
As my tea is kicking in.
Hey, look, don't be silly. Wrap that willy. That's my advice. You know what I'm saying? That has been your PSA for today.
Hey, we clipping that.
From the man with 50 kids.
That's why I'm the best one to tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm the best one to tell you. You know what I mean?
She said, "Oh, hush that up. You about to get some liquor. You about to slide in. They was talking about this tonight. You know what I'm saying? She about to get in. Yeah. Next thing you know, next month, she gonna be talking about, oh, damn, Third. Project said, wow, are you pregnant again? Yeah, I guess her kid hit her with, well, I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many kids she got, but you know what I'm saying? I was just asking, because the baby acts, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, man.
But yeah, so
why are you like this?
Leilani said, hey, yo, Leilani, first off, why you gotta put the CK, but then you put 3 Ks, KKK? No. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? We live in the Trump era. That's not cool. The 3 Ks ain't cool.
She's a civilian, sir. You know what I'm saying?
That's 4 Ks, excuse me.
Yeah.
She's just saying, heck no. Like that's I feel that heck. I feel
more emphasis on the C's or the E's. I'm just playing.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, what the hell? Come on, bro.
She said, hey, leave me alone. It's the apple juice. It's getting me.
Oh, man.
So disclaimer. I needed this, man. It's been a long, stressful 2 weeks. I ain't had my juice. Now I got my juice, and I'm feeling good. So anything that come out of my mouth, if it, forgive me.
Damn. Hey, it is what it is. I show up every week with my juice.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get into a little promo. Hey, so what are we going to talk about next? Are we going to talk about Remy and Papoose or United Healthcare?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the one everybody waiting on. Hey, look, for the regulars that be on the panel, we tried to wait for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We tried to, you know what I'm saying, give y'all a little grace. You know, maybe y'all was stuck in traffic. You know, maybe the kids, you were still finishing up dinner. But it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been waiting on Remy and Papoose. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? So just in case, this might take a while. So I'm gonna give 2 promos back to back. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it before we get into the next segment. Shout out to Sugar Express by Jess. You know, she did my birthday.
Pretty nice.
That's what I'm saying. She got some little real talent right there. You know, she did my birthday. She surprised me. I came into the room and I had some cupcakes. You know what I'm saying, that she made. She was up to like 3 a.m. making them. You know, she's really dedicated to her craft and she's doing it. So business has been picking up for her. So shout out to Sugar Express by Jess. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
love you.
Shout out to that.
You know, you're doing good, Queen. I love you. Love you. Next, you know what I'm saying, I gotta give a support to, you know, my peoples because I love them too.
Do you think about me? Do you think about me?
Hey, drop the beat on that thing.
Yeah, you know, because ain't nobody gave me no. I was literally like right here making it real quick, like, I gotta hurry up, make it.
I know that's my bad. Hey, because when I talked, when was that? Saturday I talked to you, I was supposed to send it. That's on me. And I came over here, I scrolled for a minute, and then, you know what I'm saying, I saw a squirrel.
No doubt.
I ran down a different squirrel. I ran off somewhere else, man. You know what I'm saying?
But Mondays and Wednesdays, you know what I'm saying, especially if you guys are trying to elevate, you guys are trying to get, you know, say if you guys are trying to build, you know, generational wealth for your offspring that are coming up, or even if you're just basically trying to get into business for yourself. These 2 right here, you know, saying they have like sessions, Zoom sessions, and they have classes to where they actually sit up there and they teach and they show you how to grow, you know what I'm saying? And they also have a traveling agency business that they do too. So they market and they do things. So you need to definitely connect with these 2 right here. That's what it's about. It's about networking and coming together and supporting each other within the community. So, you know, tell us a little bit more about what you guys do.
Man, I look, threw us on the spot, but no, you're good. You know what I mean? Because the family that get paid together stay together. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't think of a better business partner to have to initially start this with. But I will tell you, if you're looking for an opportunity to even just supplement your income, we never preach this as a get rich quick. You're not going to be no millionaire overnight coming to talk to us. So please don't come with that expectancy, because that's not how this works. But if you're willing to be dedicated, driven, and motivated, you know what I'm saying, we can show you how to get to some money. It is going to take some work. You know what I'm saying? It is going to take some effort and some dedication. But if you stick and stay, you'll get your pay. And that's what we believe in. So if you want to have a conversation regarding that, come holler at us. We talk about everything regarding business and our business. So it's no qualms about it. Babe, you got something for him?
That's right. Business and personal development, because one thing I know is a lot of people don't develop personally. You guys, I ain't gonna just throw it on y'all. A lot of people jump into things and expect the best when that's not your practice. You haven't been doing this on this level. You do have to educate yourself, and you do have to develop yourself, because new levels has new devils, and you got to be ready. You know, you have to have your mind right for it. You got to be ready for it. You can't just come in and crash out. You see how people get money? Facts. People get money that haven't had money, and they don't know what to do with the money, and they lose the money. We're going to show you how to get the money, keep the money.
Make it, save it, invest it.
That's it.
Right. And this is what they do every Monday and Wednesday. So connect with them. You need the info, hit them up in their inbox. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you know, say you can get at us at dropyour3cent@gmail.com. I can provide you the links and a necessarily way to hook up with them and to connect. But definitely, you know, saying we definitely work on elevating and supporting. That's what this whole platform is about. You know, saying they're doing something great. You know, especially them, they always show up and help support and elevate this platform. So, you know, these are good people. If I vouch for them, then it's saying a lot. So Mondays and Wednesdays, they have Zoom sessions. So make sure that you're tapping in and you hook up and you connect with them so you can help elevate yourself.
Man, appreciate
that.
Man, appreciate
Absolutely.
that. That's love right there.
It's always love. Yeah, you guys hold me down all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I need that little clip too with the beat on it. I'm finna throw that up tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can get 30 degrees on my Facebook. So when you do it on your stories, you can go to, you know, put in 3rd Degree. That song was called Think About. Was it Think About Me? Yeah, Think About Me.
Song,
I had to forget Think About me. Like, yo, I done made so many damn songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Quez. You know, I've been writing songs since I was like 15. Writing songs since I was 15.
You know, you're Lil Wayne right now. I don't write none of this down. I just show up. You know
But yeah, so what y'all are here for?
Yeah,
is the ratchetness. It is a huge ratchetness that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Actually, just as of yesterday, you know, Remy Ma completely put Papoose on blast about having an affair with Claressa Shields. Now, there is no necessarily no clips, but I made one that I posted up on social media, and it got like over like 1,000 something like views and likes on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So this is the little thing that I got right here to kind of show what's been going on. So if y'all are not really following, or if it went too quick, so we woke up yesterday to Remy Ma putting Papoose on blast. You know what I'm saying? Talking about cheating and doing this. And we didn't know that he was over here creeping with Claressa Shields. Now, no offense to Jess, because Jess, my queen, my girl, she's beautiful, 100%. You know what I'm saying? But Claressa Shields, she's a beautiful girl herself. We didn't know that, you know, Papoose was over here creeping around with Claressa Shields. You know what I'm saying? And so the thing about it is that, wait. Project Slim says, is it true Pap dating the boxing chick? I literally just heard about this today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's literally fresh. And you know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for the fact that we have a show on Fridays, we probably wouldn't have went live to talk about it yesterday. Because it literally happened.
Right.
I'm literally waking up, you know, wiping the coal out of my eye, and I'm saying, what the funk? You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing this stuff going on. You know, because I would never think from Remy, I take that back. Remy is a hood chick. So I guess it's her in her element to go to social media and put her husband on blast. But you know, we done seen some ratchet shit that's happening. So for those that are not familiar, a few years ago, or was it a year ago? I think it was like a year ago.
Yeah, it was
a year ago. So I got the clip. So peep the clip.
Doors running his mouth like a hoe supposed to do. Got niggas making blogs and YouTubes. People arguing in the comments if those posts is true. Cause them TMZ and Shade Room outlets, they only know you. Listen, hey, they only know you. Them TMZ and Shade Room outlets, They only know you. Them TMZ and Shade Room outlets, they only know you. Listen, he took you out to the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best moves. So he be damned to see you get stepped to by a nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. You think if he didn't... Should have fucked with me, I wouldn't have ran my mouth. Hey. I can't stop. No. Hey. He took you out to eat the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best moods. Yeah, he knocked him out because he be damned to keep seeing you get stepped to by some nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. If you think he didn't love you, he would have put up with all of this shit. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch, nigga.
We remember that.
We was watching it on pay-per-view here.
That's how we learned about that. That's why I'm listening.
Hey,
Easy, the block watch captain wasn't playing with her. That was mad disrespectful.
Hey,
that was,
listen.
Shout out to Geechee Gotti.
Yeah. Shout out to Geechee Gotti, Compton representative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I forgot he said, you should have fucked with me. I wouldn't
told.
I said, damn, I forgot about that part.
She was going on interviews telling. She was out of pocket for that.
Yo, but did you see the look on her face? She was over here like, and you know, and the ill thing about it was she didn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? I think she like slightly cleared it up. You know what I'm saying? But yo, he put this whole he put your whole little affair on blast, and you didn't go and defend it like, no, that's not true. He lying. Didn't say nothing. You know, but to be even more gangster with it, Papoose didn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he sat up there and just sat quiet. And you know what I'm saying? And we over here wondering what's going on with Black Love and all this. Because remember, at one point, Remy and Papoose were like, what, couple goals? Because when she
poster child for Hood
she's
Love.
The poster child. So when she got
love, they was the
when she got when she went up north,
you know what I'm saying? I got the kids.
Right. When she went up north, you know what I'm saying? Like he was holding it down. You know what I'm saying? And you know, giving her love and everything and support. Held her down for what was it, 8-some years? Was it 8?
It was too damn long.
He held her down. You didn't hear nothing about him out here in these streets with nobody.
You no pictures,
he no kids on
got
his
no
girl,
TMZ, nothing.
Yeah,
nothing. Buddy.
And Papoose really be going for the chicks that they don't really need his help. He go for the chicks that can go check downstairs and look, they can light something up by themselves. But you know.
Right.
So I gotta ask.
You have to do that. You right.
So for me, hey, I want y'all to make sure you guys are sharing this. Share this. Hit the share button. Share this onto your feed. The link, if you want to come on and become a guest, it's in the comments. So click the link and come on. But I want to know who was right, who was wrong.
All right. Go ahead, babe. You got
Papoose or Remy?
Who you going with?
Papoose is right. And he still didn't even come out when he still wasn't disrespecting her even after all the disrespect to him. Yeah, he got his chick, but nobody would have knew if you didn't say nothing about it. You don't know him.
Nobody.
He's still not disrespecting you. And I love Remy. I put that on your post. I love Remy. But listen, Claressa ain't the one. He done upgraded to somebody who could knock you out. Probably another chick, you probably could have beat them up. The one. If he was cheating with somebody while you was in jail, you probably could have beat those girls up, you know. But this one, listen, Remy,
might want to
lean back on this one.
Hell no.
Lean back. Lean back.
I'm gonna play advocate real quick.
He wanted a divorce.
Play advocate real quick. Remy, you don't want to squabble with Claressa Shields, and Claressa Shields, you don't want to rap battle against Remy Ma. We seen what she did to Nick.
We ain't talking about rapping. We talking about clapping. And in the real, like, we ain't talking about. Hey, listen,
None of that.
Wax ain't finna save you from them from them hands.
Right, from the hands, boy. She put the balls on you. You know what I'm
Put them balls on it. A project says, well, it's.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Well, it's no known reason for Remy's actions, so she's wrong in my book.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you got a dude out here,
man, campaigning,
dudes don't do that. Dudes don't do that. If you gone upstate all that time, they about to do what they do. They're about to do them. He still was looking out for you, bringing the kids to come see you. Everything you needed. You came home. He laid out the red carpet. Everything. Everything ready for you. You know what I mean? Somebody like that, you loyal to that person forever. Even if you wanted to step out on him and do something, it shouldn't have been with nobody like it shouldn't have happened anyway. But if you felt the need, it should have never came to the light of day.
Shouldn't have been with the help.
It shouldn't have been with the men.
That's always been my thing. Like,
yeah,
bro, you went and slept with the help. Like you started a battle league, you hired some battlers, and then you slept with one of them. Like why are you sleeping with the help, man? And then the audacity of you to try to shine a light on, oh, he was cheating. Man, we knew about this way before anybody said anything. We know you slept with Papoose's stunt double. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly who Cuz look like. You look like a Papoose from Temu. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Temu version, right?
Just saying.
You know what? Marquez not lying either, because
you look just like
when I seen him on that first episode of Fresh Prince, that's who I thought. I was like, is that Papoose? He's like, no, that's Easy to Black Watch, Captain. You know, that's the battle rapper. I'm like, oh,
Damn, that girl look good.
Any of that, but that's really what came to my mind when I first saw dude on that show.
Right.
I have heard him battle rap before, but when I seen him on that show, that's who came to my mind.
But then here's the cold part. You know what I'm saying? Oh, projects is like Temu Pap.
Temu Pap.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Papoose is like the supreme lyricist. I think like lyrically, he Easy the Block Captain ain't got shit on Papoose. So that's why, you know, we're kind of saying like he's the Temu version. You know what I'm saying? Like Papoose is a supreme lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Like dude's been spitting bars for like a long time. But you know, but at the same time, like Quez is saying, like, I don't get the logistics of this shit. You go start a rap battle league and then you go sleep with the hell. This is your employee, ma'am. That is fraternizing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then if you go, my cousin Donald D3, shout out to Donald George, he's a comedian. He always said, if you gonna cheat, at least cheat up.
Cheat up,
cheat at the mid-level, or you gonna cheat like this and down? You know what I'm saying? Like
to cheat up. If
you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat with like a Jay-Z or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Someone's gonna help elevate
behind this.
You gonna cheat with the Easy the Block Captain? We don't know this nigga. Yo, Quez, do you got an Easy the Block? You got an Easy the Block Captain? Do you got a song in your playlist? Do you have an Easy to Block Captain CD?
Nobody does.
Nah, you seen him up there with JC and all him on the stage. You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna. Nobody's bumping a goddamn Easy to Block Captain track.
Don DeMarco.
Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. You know, but it's not even really about that. You know, we kind of straying away from the point being funny, you know what I'm saying, which is cool. But at the end of the day, like, the main thing is bro held you down.
Y'all married.
True.
Bro held you down. Y'all married.
That's your
bro held you down. You had the scandal. You know what I'm saying? Pap went and knocked him out, you know what I'm saying, at one of the events in Philly. No, and still never said nothing. Even through all that, on some marriage shit, that's how you supposed to rock. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Our scandal was our scandal behind closed doors. She didn't say nothing, which I felt like she was wrong for. But you know what I mean, you probably was wrong because you did it. And then, you know, Pap put pause on him. He papped him out and never said nothing and kept it moving. And then for you to try to double back and like, oh, he cheating with Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields was just engaged last year, so he couldn't have been cheating that long. Yeah. You can't
actually
say
this year. It was early in the beginning of this year, so
that's what you can't say he cheating after you already got caught cheating. Like that's not an expose, ma'am. You out of pocket.
Then she going.
So let me ask y'all too, and anybody who wants to come in, the link is in the comment section. If you guys want to drop your 3 cents or drop it in the comments, we'll definitely show it on here. So let me ask y'all. So is it a case of, hey, I can do it, but you can't, like a double standard?
At least.
Project, shut up. Chicago Chi-Town is in the house tonight. Project says, right, Easy was a up-and-coming battle rapper. She was better off doing that with her murder.
Murder Mook.
Don't none of them look like they don't look like Pap though. She went for the younger version of Pap.
She got a type.
She got the stunt double.
She was wrong for that.
Beard and fucked up hairline. You know what I'm saying? That's her.
They don't make
nigga.
They don't make dudes like Pap no more though. Pap is a real dude. Like he's a real dude. He take care of home. He gonna hold you down. He the type of dude that females should have to help them be better females.
Fact.
You see what I'm saying?
I seen the girl today trying to throw it at him like, hey, so you technically single now. What up? You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, he was smart. He cheated up with a girl who can box. You know what I'm saying? So when Remy don't want no smoke with Claressa, you know what I'm saying? She a world champion.
He knew what he was dealing with. He knew he was finna face that bitter X syndrome, and she was finna try to.
But here's the thing, though. But then they kind of like they have some resemblance in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of ill. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really ill. The psychological aspect.
It's weird.
She looked like
it's hella weird.
You look like a younger him.
You pick something that you could become. There's a lot of resemblance, and not only you know what I'm saying, outer appearances, but also it's a lot of resemblance in their personality type.
Alpha,
you know what I'm saying? Like their personality types that they picked is all the same.
Claressa wants to smoke.
She's an alpha female. Yeah, she do want that smoke because she an alpha female, just like Remy Ma. Those are he don't have no back down female. They not somebody who's gonna back down. You know, I was joking earlier about that, but Remy Ma a street girl. She probably can't beat her up, but she might try to shoot her or something.
She gonna grab something. She gonna grab some heat.
That's all you gonna have to shoot her.
But who's to say? You know, Remy's from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna necessarily discount her hands, but I don't think she has world championship boxing hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
registered hand.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this. People always say that type of shit. There is a difference between fighting on the streets and fighting somebody who fights for a living. You know what I'm saying? There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like, you know what I mean, two random cats that ain't never took no boxing classes, ain't never had this is her profession.
Right.
Is to punch people in the face and not get hit. That's what boxing is about. For real. Boxing is about who can hit the most and not get hit.
And then
if you got a profession where you are not getting hit and you're supposed to hit people, like this is not coming out of 7-Eleven and you run into the enemigos and y'all squabble. You know what I'm saying? This is not that. This is walking out of 7-Eleven and stepping on Mike Tyson's shoes and he 25. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good day. You're not finna win. I don't care how many niggas you beat up in high school. I don't know how many of the enemies y'all done jumped. You know what I'm saying? This is the day you walked out of 7-Eleven and you spilled a soda on Mike Tyson's shirt and he's 23 years old and now he's mad. What are you gonna do?
Right. It's more, it's like she's street fighting and train fighting is two different things, because you street fighting, you fighting out emotion, anger, and what you about to do. She got calculated moves. So while you coming with something, she already thinking about how she finna bing, bing, bam you. And hey, that's what she does,
So in essence, if I had to break it down in layman's terms, what the queen is saying, Claressa Shields has been there, done that, seen that. So she knows how to combat that. You know what I'm saying? That's She's already thinking. She, as a boxer, again, like my pops, my step pops, he was a professional boxer. You're already thinking of your move, your next move, 3 steps ahead of your next move. You know what I'm saying? So,
and ain't gonna be none of that pulling hair shit. Ain't gonna be none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that because that's how I used to fight.
Damn.
It's gonna be a straight
Compton, Bronx, Compton, Bronx, LA, Bronx, LA, Bronx. Is there a difference?
Hey.
Hood is hood.
Yeah, we all got a type, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey. Hey, Jess said that about me. Jess said that about me. She said I have a type, and I'm trying to figure out what's my type. But yeah, hey. So
you'll find it.
Quez like them hood. Squabble up. Squabble up.
Enough, so if we get into some, I ain't gotta look back and come rescue you while getting punched in the back of the head. I need you to stand tall. You know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta worry about me running off, leaving you.
Yeah,
you gotta worry
about I'd have turned around like, babe, give me the gun, and she'd have drove off. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of them. You know what I'm saying? I need you right here, front and center. You know what I'm saying? We in here.
But
even more so, what's crazy though, what's crazy about that though, how the balls, and I say this figuratively, the balls of Claressa Shields to sit there and to literally call out Remy Ma and say, hey, February 2nd, let's scrap, crash out and get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? She's over here smashing your dude and she's telling you to pull up to get your ass beat. So she gonna whip your ass, crash out, and take your man too.
And take your man.
You don't think you want problems.
And take your man. That's a whole nother level, because the thing about, see, when Remy Ma cheated on him, when females cheat and dudes cheat, it be for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Females, it's gonna be emotional. All of their emotions are in it. You see what I'm saying? Dudes, it's gonna be, this happened in the moment. For him to step out with a female, that's not no moment type stuff. That's his girl now. That's he asked you for a divorce now. That's you want to stay and he want to leave because you already done did what you did. That's another thing. When you do something like that to a man, that's hard to come back from. He's not gonna never be able to trust you again. You know.
She said squabble up February 2nd. She gave the date. Squabble up. She said she gonna beat your ass and take your man.
She got a song or a rap out.
So that was an old. Well, we don't know if that was directed towards her because again, it was sometime in September. She was dropping a little freestyle, but she was popping her ish. That's what I'm saying. Like freestyling wise, you don't want it with Remy. You know what I'm saying? But scrapping wise, Remy don't want it with Claressa at all. You know what I'm saying?
But
she's
like
over here.
The audacity of you to cheat on this man and then be mad that he done moved on. You know what I'm saying? You was married when you cheated. You know what I'm saying? That fresh out of jail. Not only did you, it's hard to cheat when you're in jail. You know what I'm saying? Unless you go on to the other side. You know what I mean? And I don't think most people gonna admit that, man or woman. But you know what I mean? So you don't get no credit for them locked up years. He get credit because he was out here in the free world. You know what I'm saying? And nobody ever heard anything about Papoose and no other chick. Every time a story came up, Papoose taking his kids to the prison to see his wife. Papoose. You know what I'm saying? It was always him and Remy. Like, and for you to get out in a matter of months, cheat on this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Somebody should revoke her Timbs. You know what I'm saying? That is not New York of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to revoke your Timbs and your do-rag. You are done. You know what I'm saying?
This dude said revoke the Timbs, not the Timbs.
You're just gonna have to lean back. See? You know, and it's sad too. It's sad.
She crashing out.
It's sad because there's a little girl who's involved.
To love somebody that much and do everything for them, and that's how they repay you. And when you ready to move on, now you coming out slandering me after I didn't slander you. I kept it real. I kept it 100. I let you keep your everything. You still got your name. You still have everything. Now you want to come out talking about what I like to do in the bedroom, if it's true. you know, you trying to sex
That's every girl. So every scoring girl, every hurt girl, that's their easy go to is to sit up there and say, "Oh, he gay," or "He likes to do this and that." I don't believe all.
She lost, and now she crashing out. But it's like you did what you did. You can't treat somebody like that and expect, oh, he loved me, he gonna be there, he better take it, or however you thought what you thought was about to happen. No, ma'am.
Yeah, you're
no,
done.
ma'am.
And that wasn't the first time. The post where he put about Christmas, because there was a post on Father's Day where he took a picture with the kids and she wasn't nowhere around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I seen that one before he just put up this recent post about where she was last Christmas. Like, ma'am, you're out of pocket.
And that was a baby. That little girl's a baby.
Yeah, you're definitely out of pocket. So women, I need y'all to be accountable for this one. And it's time to hold Remy Ma's Tim Bottoms to the fire. Period.
They ain't gonna do that.
There's no escaping this one.
Hey, I'm a female, and I'm saying she wrong.
There is
I can see
no
that
escaping.
it's probably some female out there like, pop yo ish, do what you do. Life too short. You only live once. Those are the same girls who be, I ain't got no man. Why don't nobody love me? Why can't I get the right? You know, so I really can't see. I can't see it.
Maybe 65. They be 65 on Christian Mingle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hi, Jess.
Uh-oh.
Nobody see her yet. No live.
Hey.
What's up, Jess?
Hello. Hold on. I'm trying to get my earpiece in. Hold up. Okay. Where isn't it connected?
Don't cough no Ebola on us. You know what I'm saying? Don't want none of that shit. Hey, turn your camera around to the foot of the bed. Let's see how far your feet go down on the bed. What you you know what I'm saying? You in a toddler mattress? You know
That's messed up.
I'm just messing with you. How you doing, sis? I hope you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop.
So cool. So wrong.
How you doing, Jess?
I just wanted to. I'm doing all right. I just wanted to drop my 3 cents real quick on the situation. I feel like Remy Ma's messed up. I feel like he really adored her, cherished her. I don't know if he cheated while she was away in prison, you know, but he seemed like he really adored and cherished her, you know. And then for Papoose, I feel like if he wanted a divorce, he could have filed, and she don't have to respond. The divorce could still go through. So why is he holding on?
Because somebody brought it. I think shout out to Artemis Gordon. You know, he's a Hollywood insider who remains anonymous. You know what I'm saying? But he kind of hit up a perspective was, you know, if she wanted to move on, she would have. If he wanted to move out, he would have. There's something that's kind of keeping him there, and there's something that's keeping her there. And, you know, again, you know, they're real people. They're people just like us, you know, saying they have emotions just like us. And as you can see, she's from the hood. She lashes out just like, you know, how regular hood chicks will lash out, you know what I'm saying, on social media by putting on blast. Hurt people. So it's something that's going on there where I think that they want to try to figure this out. But I don't know why they haven't necessarily moved on.
It's gonna be hard.
It's the familiarity. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. It's like, okay, even if I do start a new relationship, this person isn't the person I've been with for the past 20 years. Right? So they're never gonna be able to fill those shoes. And if it doesn't work out, I know this person, right? I may venture off, but I know what this person's going to do day in and day out. And I'm familiar with that, and I'm comfortable there. And I that's a hard part to get over after a long-term relationship. You know what I'm saying? The familiarity of, you know what I mean, knowing what that person is going to do. And knowing that they, even if they did some bullshit, you still know that they love you. You still know that, they may have messed up, but there's still a connection. There's a tie there that's hard to break. But I think Remy's doing a great job at breaking that tie. You know what I'm saying? With her shenanigans. I think she's doing an amazing job at pushing that man out the door.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Because if she was gonna do it, she should have did it. Just like how Jess just said, we don't know if he cheated on her. That's how it's supposed to be. That's not even supposed to cross your mind. You're not supposed to know that. And that it shouldn't have been, you did this with this person. And I don't think it was for ratings for her battle rap, because we already was watching battle rap. So I don't think that was it. I think you really did that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, again, we don't necessarily know what was going on in their marriage. I don't know why she would necessarily step out with, like Quez had said, to help, what I mean? But she did it. And the fact that, that it got out, because again, like we seen the video of Easy the Black Captain, over here talking about, I didn't put the tree up, but it's up. You know what I'm saying? Like even his response was kind of just, it was mad corny. You know what I'm saying? Like you got with a dude who was like a cornball and put this whole situation on blast. And he was running his mouth like a female. So how did these other battle rappers, and me as a rapper, especially as a battle rapper, Quez knows I started my early days as a battle rapper. We're going to find things about you and we're going to put it on Front Street and we're going to use it against you. So, the fact that this rapper Geechee Gotti had found this out and put him on blast, no better way to win a rap battle than telling the truth. That's if it's something that's the truth and you expose it, ain't no better way of winning the rap battle. And that's what happened.
Factual.
I'm telling you, I was watching that with my mouth wide open.
Like, I had got the pay-per-view because I look, boy.
Oh, sad. Oh,
so let's just look at this. So again, the fact that let's just say that she was with her child or with them on Christmas Day, you may have left early, but this man Papoose screenshotted the timestamp December 20. What is it? 20.
That's the 25th.
That's Christmas.
10:34 p.m. There's a post of a picture tree in the back. This dude right here with his hand on the thigh. You posted him taking a Christmas picture with this dude.
How big are Remy's feet? Like them is definitely a size 11 Tims. I promise you. That's at least a size 11 Tim. Her feet long as hell, boy.
That's the angle.
No, it ain't no angle. Look at both of them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she got some long ass feet, bro. Them is WNBA feet. You know what I'm saying? Them is, bro, why?
All I can think about is I look way too good to be feeling this.
Hey, them some big ass feet, but I see why she wear Tims. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't tell. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can wear some oversized Tims and be like, oh yeah, that's just the style.
Listen,
she put some heels on, boy, and she got them pterodactyl.
But the point of the matter is, her Tims, big ass feet or not, she is posted up. This is the married. You see it right here. This is the married woman posted up with Timu Papoose on Christmas Day with a Christmas photo. Normally, with Christmas photos are for families. You know what I'm saying? You post up with your kids, with your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? This cat right here has his hand on the thigh / ash right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you posting up posing.
That's
so you get mad.
Photo. Yes.
It's a real intimate photo. You know what I'm saying? So then you sit up there and you get mad because this man is over here with this one right here.
And they damn sure do look a lot alike, both sides. That shit is crazy. That is wild.
There's some resemblance there.
Yeah. One got hands and one don't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not gonna say she don't have hands. She got hands. She
ain't got registered hands. You know what I'm saying? And them the hands I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hands and feet. You know what I'm saying? Hands and feet, boy. You're done. You're out of here.
So here's the thing. So I gotta ask y'all, playing advocate as I do, you know what I'm saying? Like they were the epitome. This is couple goals. We have just couple, because again, how he held her down was definitely tremendous. And it was definitely applaudable. But my question to y'all, because somebody asked it, Is this a prime example of why you should keep your relationship off of social media?
No,
because
I don't
again,
think that had.
at the well, 'cause I'll let you answer once I get this off. Because at the end of the day, though they're celebrities, they're still real people, just like you and I. And real people go through real shit. So when real shit gets displayed on this magnitude, this is what we have. So go for it.
So I'll say no. That doesn't matter. It's about you. And I say that because even in regular life, well, regular people that are not celebrities, how many times baby mamas and baby daddies break up and get back together and they do this and do that? It's not about the social media. It's about your relationship and what you're doing. You can put whatever you want to on social media. And a lot of times, even if they didn't even choose to put this on social media and somebody else put it on social media because they are public figures, it would have happened anyway. So I wouldn't say keep your relationship off of social media. No, keep your relationship in your relationship.
That was the bar.
That's it. Yeah.
A whole bar.
That was the bar right there. I sure was finna get on your ass. But go ahead, Jess.
Wait, what?
Go ahead, Jess.
Yeah, it's not a reason to keep stuff off social media with your relationship. Not a reason at all. I feel like if you want to display, your significant other on social media, that's fine, I don't feel like that's the reason why they're going through it right now, because all of this happened behind closed doors.
Right.
I mean, she could be in the grocery store and yelling this out. You know what I mean? What's the difference? People know about it. Right. It's just different with social media because they're celebrities.
Yeah. All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
I don't think that you should keep your relationships off of social media. I think you should keep the debauchery and the bullshit of your relationships off of social media. I think you should keep the negative downfall points of your relationship off of social media. There's nothing wrong with posting those good times, the happy times. But if y'all struggling through something, don't put no post up and what y'all think. And I can't believe this nigga did, and I can't believe this heifer, this be, you know what I mean? Like all that, yeah, keep that off of social media. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go through your trials and tribulations, don't put it out for the world to judge, because this is the problem. I got sisters, third, you got sisters, right? Mm-hmm. For men out there who are responsible to the women in their family, right? We've all, if you haven't seen it yet, I guarantee you it's headed your way. There's always been a relationship that a woman in your family has been involved in, and it turns sour. They call you, right? Because you may be that individual that shows up and gets results. You show up and get the results, and 2 weeks later, they back in the situation that you got the results for. And now you're the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Now you're public enemy number one because they're back together. Now you can't come over. Now you can't come to the function. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say don't involve the world in your trauma or your emotional response in certain situations. If you're gonna post your relationship, that's cool, fine, and dandy. Do that. I love seeing black love. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing black couples. I love seeing you know what I'm saying, couples be successful and winning and thriving, all that good stuff. But I always get upset when I see these tear-filled lives. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't believe y'all. Come on, he ain't shit. Yeah, like, hey man, miss me with that. I'm skipping. I ain't got time for that. Cause I don't want to feel no type of way about a person that I don't know the whole story to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what the story is, and the battle of public perception, whether you famous or not, that has been the new moniker for gaining you know what I'm saying, your righteousness is the battle of public opinion, and it's a dangerous smoke. You know
Especially
what I mean?
if
don't
you
like
don't plan on leaving the person. That's the
the craziest
when
shit.
you go on and say all this stuff and y'all fight and do all of this and y'all laying right in the bed next to each other. You know, and somebody calling you, girl, be quiet because he right here. Well, you just said on Facebook.
Boy.
So, you know, it's different things, different strokes for different folks, I would say. But I wouldn't keep my relationship off of social media. It's not that I even put it on there, but yes, people know that we are together. People know that we are married. It's not an everyday in the day in the life. You know, it's not like Krishan and Blue.
I mean, truthfully, there's pros and cons to it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Because at the end of the day, when you display certain things about your relationship on the social media, you then open it up to court of public opinion. And truth be told, I went through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I was going through my whole divorce, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ex is over here, he ain't, and then, you know, I seen some of the comments, you know what I'm saying? Like, and truth be told, to be real with you, as a man, it was hurtful because I couldn't necessarily defend myself. There were certain things that weren't necessarily true, which I'm not necessarily calling her a liar per se, but again, it was from her perspective and it was from her opinion and how she felt. And whether she was heated in the moment or she over exaggerated some things, she put it out for people to sit up there and to judge. And they judged, and they didn't necessarily know the truth. And to be real with you, if I'm gonna be really transparent, I was seeing some people saying like some stupid shit, like, well, maybe God was looking out for you and he divorced y'all. And when you guys have another kid, you'll have it with the right one. And I'm over here like, damn, like, you know, if I was on the outside looking in, you know, saying you would have thought that I was like this horrible ass monster, you know, saying which that wasn't the case. There wasn't no cheating. There wasn't no beating. There wasn't no nothing. Our drift was simply because we weren't healing over the loss of our child in the right way. And partially that was my blame because I chose not to deal with it in the correct way. You know what I'm saying? So again, with that being said, it was a whole bunch of narratives being spun and I didn't see her necessarily defending me, which I'm saying is that, yeah, it sucks because at one point I was the one like post everything. But then when you get the spin of it, when people are sitting up here in the court of public opinion and they're judging you and you can't necessarily defend yourself, especially over stuff that may not be true, then you're stuck. And it can really put you in a really, really bad mindset.
Hit a little different, don't it?
It hit. Very true.
It hit a little different. And that's what I try to tell people. You know what I mean? If you look at my social media, you're not on, and it's not because I don't love my children and I don't love my wife and I don't love my family members. But if you look at my social media, there's hardly any post of my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like those moments that, if you want to see pictures of my kids, go to Denisha page because that's where you're gonna see them. For real, right. Like I'm just being honest because I see how this has molded into a game of where people can say random, hurtful, malicious shit, and I'm not the type to play like that. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, I might a random post here and there, birthdays. I really don't even post them on their birthday, to be honest. Like you're not even gonna see that. But like if I get all my kids together at one time, you may see a picture of that. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's a few of us and I'm just excited in the moment. You're gonna see that. But I don't do it because people say weird shit. And I'm not the weird shit type of person. Because I might be weird in front of your house. You know what I'm saying? You said it online, but I'm weird in front of your house, and now we got to call the police because I'm crazy. But it was okay for you to say some random shit about my children or my family because you didn't think nobody knew where you lived at. You know what I'm saying? They got IP addresses for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we can find you. Like, stop playing. Yeah, people need to learn to stop playing with people online in that regard. Like, it's okay to have an opinion. It's so, but when like leave people kids and family alone, like, you know what I mean? I don't really like touching on that type of stuff. I ain't gonna mess with the kids and in that type. I'm not gonna disrespect your wife. I'm not gonna disrespect your husband because it's funny or because it's in the news and it's acceptable. That to me, that's not cool shit. I wouldn't want nobody doing it to me and my kids and my wife. You say something random, I might pull up on you. Right. You know, that's just how I feel.
We different in that aspect because I don't let it affect me that way. I'm not that deep.
So Queen,
I gotta be in touching range for you to do something that's
well, Queen, I'm gonna come to Quest's defense on this. We as men, we're a little bit more territorial. We're a little bit more protective over our stuff. Like, you know, so
we read
again,
shit different.
We read it different. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, there's nothing more that I would like to do is to post the stuff that I'm happy about, the pride. You know, my pride will be my family or certain things that I do. But then again, when you open it up to court of public opinion or court to public, you know, commentary, you know what I'm saying? When people say certain stuff, like I tried to explain this to Jess that, you know, I posted a picture of her and then there was some girl who posted up and made some comment about her. And when I checked her, she tried to say, "Oh, I was just joking. You shouldn't be so sensitive." And where her redneck looking, she's a black girl with a redneck looking, you know, dude who look like he has a neck to where he swallows like watermelons whole and shit. Yeah, I'm talking about you because you look like a complete fuck.
Damn.
Anyway, but yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit. You look like this nigga swallowed watermelons whole. I ain't gonna put her on blast.
Shit, you already did that.
I'm gonna be looking for watermelon next. And I'm finna go to your page and look for watermelon next.
Oh no! You know so when I confronted her, she deleted me.
I know she in the picture with him.
She blocked me, so I deleted her. You know what I'm saying? So she made a comment. I'm like, all right, you go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But again, I just don't understand people when they make certain comments like that. You know, like Quest said. Quest said he has said it right. We'll pull up. And then, you know, hey, you want to make a comment about that? But I'm gonna look for something. I'm gonna talk about your mans. I'm gonna talk about your moms. I'm gonna talk about your daddy. I even talk about your deceased granny. I'm petty. If you go low, I go hell. So why put myself in that energy to even do that?
Yeah, that's really what. Like this is all protection for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do this for y'all, so I don't have to shoot none of y'all in the face.
See, and
it's really what it is. This is me protecting you from yourself.
I don't.
If you say something reckless, I'm gonna ask you about it, and I might be at your door when I ask you.
See, and that's where we'll disagree because
it's too late to be funny. Then
it's the internet, like it's the internet. Like I see people but I see people deliberately go to push buttons, you know, on the internet to get a response. And if you give them that,
entertainer third, he understands that. If you say something like, "Hey, I don't like the music. I think you're trash," whatever. Entertainer third gets that. I ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But the minute that you start talking about people that I love, or you start saying little things.
See, I think, and I'll say this.
But go ahead.
I think that's the reason why I've gone past that and I have a higher tolerance level is because I've seen people that are actually close to me do the same thing. I just wasn't there, but I heard about it, or you know, something like that. So that thicker skin I've grown because, again, like I said, if I can't touch you, if you're not touching me and you're not in my face, I might cuss you out online. I might block you, but it's not going to affect me the same way as if we're in person and I actually know you. I see strangers all day that look for things to say, just to say mean things to people. Like, just to, "Oh, that baby cockeyed," or "Why you got that?" You know, stuff like that's them because they're unhappy with them, just like bullying, just like everything else that we talked about tonight, you know? So that's something that does not hit me the same way.
You know something, Queen, though? I was taught to fight the bullies.
But that's what I'm in person. I'm not about to argue with you.
I don't sit there and run and hide and cry about bullies. I was taught to confront them. Hey, so if they talk,
they fucking mouth.
Have to see me.
But this is my thing. See, I think we agreeing, but we agreeing for two different reasons.
Yeah.
Because I understand what you're saying. Like, I'm not gonna let these people bother me if it does happen. but the way I look at it is I limit your access to be able to have that type of effect. You know what I mean? Like I don't even want to allow you the opportunity to have that type of effect because I know where I'm going to take it. You know what I'm saying? Whether I can touch you or not, you can always be touched is what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? And there's but anyway, yeah, so it's not about you know what I mean, them affecting me in that type of range. I just try to limit that access because I care about the people I love so much that I don't even want y'all to see it. You know what I mean? Because yes, I feel the way I feel, but what about my kids? You know what I'm saying? I got teenagers. My wife is grown. You know what I mean? Right. So that they may see a comment that make them feel a certain type of way, and then I got to have a conversation which is going to push me even more over the edge because I shouldn't have to explain to my kids why you're a shitty individual. You know what I'm saying? And there was no reason for you to make the comment that you made. Yeah, so that's how I feel. But I can kind of see where she's doing. What's up, Rob?
I get it too. What's up, Rob? My fellow Hebrew brother, Jess.
Big Rob. Hey man. Wasn't it just your daughter's birthday?
Yeah, definitely. Happy birthday to your daughter, Rob.
Happy birthday, man.
Hey, Jess, you were getting ready to say something?
Yeah, so for me, I'm with the queen on that. Like, you can't make me feel any type of way over some words over a screen, you know? Like, we gotta be face to face for me to go off.
That's where I'm at with it. And it's true because, I mean, people say mean things. People message me mean things. People block me. And I'm so above that, I be laughing like, because I know you can't do anything to me. Even
Queen Jess, I got a question next, y'all. Do you guys enjoy the Kendrick Lamar Pop Out concert?
We did.
Yes.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah. That boy's silly. Sometimes you gotta pop out
show niggas.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. I mean, I understand. I just don't give that much energy because I'd rather do it physically.
You're a teacher now. You weird.
That doesn't matter. I just said I'd rather do it physically.
Hey, I got a scope. I don't got to be face to face. I got at least up to 500-600 yards. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be face to face. It's all good. We'll see you either way.
Man, we're winding down. We're winding. Man,
love y'all.
We're getting there. Yeah, Remy Ma tried to clown Papoose's new girlfriend for being 29 and looking older. She don't look older than me.
Picture.
That's just not a good picture.
That's a horrible picture.
Girl, y'all got one of
the
her.
First one, they look
pictures,
they look exactly like that picture is horrible. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who was on camera duty that day, but I know they got fired.
Partially that was me. I was trying to do a quick slide. I was doing everything all in.
See this right here, they look the same. Yeah, if you want to tell the truth, Claressa ain't got no makeup for real on in hers, and Remy Ma got hella shit, highlights and everything. Claressa's natural look right up there with Remy's. You know what I'm saying? Dolled up. So I don't know. I could be tripping, but she don't look that old.
Right here though.
Yeah.
How did this nigga get the picture? First off,
hey man, well, I tell you,
that's an inbox right there. Somebody then that's an inbox. Even if he probably saw it on her phone and sent it to himself to save it for a time like this.
Right, because it looked like down there in the blue, and that's a message.
Yeah, that's an
down
inbox
there in the
right
blue
there.
in that bottom corner. You know what I'm saying? That was a message.
He could have sent that to himself.
Yep.
I wonder if he sent it. Easy the block captain probably could have sent it to him.
Yeah, his lame self probably sent it to him.
He probably sent it to him like, "Hey, that's why I got you."
Hey, jingle bells, nigga. You know.
You might have knocked me out, but I still hit. Like, what? Are you serious, sir?
Hey, jingle bells.
You're fucking weirdo. You know what I'm saying?
He's kind of weird. You know, he's kind of weird.
He's definitely a weirdo.
Crunch it on your ball. And I want to
You retarded.
Yeah, you silly for that one. You silly. All right, y'all. Well, it's been a real one. We didn't really get a chance to get into that. Tisha, if you're out there, you predicted it right. She said, "Hey, this is gonna take up to close to an hour," and she was kind of right on that one. So,
even seem like
shout out to you, David Ruffin, because you called it correct.
Hey, shouts out to Jess from the hospital bed. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you showing up. You know what I'm saying? And turning down the beeping noises. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Tell your nurses we appreciate them as well for their extensive care. You know what I'm saying?
Poor baby, she over there
We
sounding
love
like
you, Jess. Hey,
poor baby, she over there sounding like Chucky from Rugrats. She be like,
right there.
she sound like Chucky from Rugrats. You know, with the nasal. I'm like, poor girl, she's all stuffed up. That's why I had to bring her. I had to bring her some therapy.
Hey, that's dedication, though. You know what I'm saying? From her deathbed, Jess showed up. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you from your incubator in the Ebola room. You know what I'm saying? It looks comfortable. I'm glad they're taking care of you, man.
You are just
all right. So it's been another good real one. Hey, to the Facebook subscribers, thank you. To the YouTube, thank you. For the rebroadcasters, we already know what you're gonna do your thing. So for the rebroadcasters on Facebook and YouTube, we still checking the comments. So go ahead, drop your comments. We're gonna be right there commenting and showing love to you. So hey, thank you again. Yeah. I'm Third, Quez, the Queen, Jess. You know, on behalf of Drop Your 3 Cent, we thank you, and we'll see you next time. Peace.